Zimbabweans, yes. You know what it is. You saw the title. Hey, let's get straight into it. Aye. Disclaimer. All names and stories mentioned in this video are only for entertainment purposes. Do not take everything to heart. Guess what, baby? We're on episode 14 and today I'm just gonna be talking about 4 annoying things that Zimbabweans do. Okay, so guys, I've seen this, like, it's something that I've noticed over the years, and I just thought I would share with you guys. So first things first. So Zimbabweans will never agree. They will never say they are broke. Why would we say we are broke? Somebody will go to Avondale flea market. They get there, they're walking around, and then they get to a table where somebody is selling shoes. Let's say shoes, for example, and then they start asking for prices, and then they're told this one is going for 50, this one is going for 40, 30, and then they're being persuaded to buy by the person who's selling the shoes, and then they're like, oh, no, Tichadzoka. Why can't you just say, no, I don't have the money, I can't buy this right now? But you're asking for prices as if you have money. And the funny thing is, people act as if they have money. Oh, that one is nice, I like this one. And then to make things worse, you're like, give me your number, I'll contact you. But dude, you know very well that you are broke. I mean, Zimbabweans always do this. I mean, you know exactly that you're going for window shopping, but then you act as if you have money. You're acting as if my high hopes, acting as if you're gonna buy something. I mean, if you don't have money, please just stay at home and do not give us high hopes. Second thing, this one is for the girls. Zimbabwean girls, give you my hint. They will not go straight like per point. I mean, they'll tell you my bundle is about to deplete, or I'm about to run, my data is almost out. I mean, what? So it's up to the guy now to say, oh, let me buy you the bundles or something. I mean, guys, how do you escape from such conversations like this? You must kind of ask your parents to buy you, ask for Wi-Fi. I mean, even Econet has those monthly items. I mean, guys, Zim girls will give you my hint. They'll not go straight per point to I need bundles. They'll just be like, my bundles are going. And then if you feel bad, and then you're gonna be like, let me buy for you. And then most of the times you don't even have the money, and then people come to me and then they're like, you should have Eco Cash. I mean, stop it guys, stop it. If you do not have the money, just tell the girl, I can't be buying bundles for you, and stop buying bundles for I mean, okay, moving on to the third thing. Ngaro, they are relatives. I mean, Zimbabwean relatives. I'm not gonna say I don't like meeting my relatives, but then I don't like meeting those people that I wouldn't have seen for like a span, let's say 6 months or so. Because whenever we meet, they're gonna be like, oh, what have you been eating? I saw you when you were like this, and then they're exaggerating. I saw you when you were like this. I mean, from here to, I mean, is that even normal? How do you from year to year? And I last saw you like this, and then every time I meet my relatives, I have to explain what I've been eating, what I've been doing, what for man is here. I mean, I think it's only the Zimbabweans who do that. Or what? I mean, can we not talk about other stuff? Why do I always have to explain why I've grown? That annoys me. I don't get me wrong, I love all my relatives. I love them very, very much. And then moving on to the fourth thing. Everyone in Zimbabwe pretends. I mean, everybody who's been to village knows what I'm about to say. Once you enter the gate, you know it's automatically, I mean, I don't know. It's like there's a button, you do not go press. Once you enter those gates, you're like, now you're speaking in English. It's always like, hey, Tindai, come here. why do you do that? I mean, just be yourself. Zimbabweans like pretending. You like to fit in. I mean, I've had so many people going like, Ishe, your face and what you say, it doesn't match. I mean, like, guys, I'm Zimbabwean. My mother tongue is, I'm Shona, and I'm always gonna be speaking in Shona. So if you see me at village, I will not say, my B. I'm joking, but then I mean, I don't get why people pretend and always want to speak in English. I mean, like I saw this, we went there with my family, and I saw this other child. Actually, so hey, can you stop doing that? But kumbo Alright, so guys, I don't know if you guys can relate to any of this stuff, but I know most of you can relate, especially to the one you go somewhere, you get into town, and then you start asking for prices, and you know exactly that you're not buying. I think everybody has experienced that, and I'm pretty sure everybody has done that. You go to teacher talk. Why can't you just say, I know, I do not have the money, it's too expensive? Because Munanta opens, oh, so how much do you have? And then you're like, no, and when you are broke. Stop doing it. But anyways, it's noble moments, no hard feelings. I mean, don't take anything to heart. We're just having a good time, yeah. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's share the video and let's keep on having fun. It's the last day. This is the last Wednesday of 2020. So yeah. But I hope to see you guys next time. Please make sure you get me to 1K. We're almost there. Thank you very much for those who keep sharing my items. Thank you. See you next time. Same time, same place. Auntie Georgina, I'm really still in school. Uneka softers can do that. Manos fire can do but bye.
Uneka softers can do that. Panosifari kwandova kasangobhaiza una moms wangu uzakatishaenda paunoda I'm gonna sideline my hoes wangu anakamchirai text your father like mananda kupirai